All rise. Support court with Judge Vanderby is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1064, Adams case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Adams?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, I've decided that I need a little more money a month with the child that we have, so that's why I'm here.
All right. So currently, how much are you receiving?
I think it's about minimum wage.
Okay, so about what, $213 or so,
Yeah.
something like that?
Yes, around
okay.
that area.
All right. How old is the child?
She's 5.
Okay. Does mom give anything extra? Has she been doing anything extra?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
So how did you all get to this point? She's on minimum wage child support. Was she working previously?
She was working previously, and then she quit the job, I want to say. I can't really get that backstory out of her, but we had to separate, Your Honor. I couldn't do it anymore.
You couldn't do what anymore?
I couldn't be with her. She started to get very just abusive. For what it is, my breaking point, she went upside my head because I couldn't put her food in the microwave.
Oh wow. This lady did that?
Your Honor, she
looks so sweet.
No, you darn near need to get the bailiff in here. I can't. She's very abusive. She can play the funk.
Did he really just say she hit him because he didn't warm up her food? That's not just petty, it's a huge red flag. Domestic violence is serious, no matter who's responsible. Look at the courtroom's reaction. The judge and everyone else are shocked. But here's the twist. She later admits she was off her medication at the time. So, was this just a one-time outburst or part of a bigger pattern? Let's take a closer look.
Oh, okay. You're not gonna throw nothing at me, are you?
No, ma'am. No.
Okay. Well, he said you went upside his head. I just want to make sure you don't try to go upside mine.
It was a rough day that day. You know, Your Honor, I'm diagnosed bipolar, and I was just having a really rough day. And our child, she was just really just crying all day, and I just needed a little bit of help. And he was just saying he couldn't help me at home, and so that's why I just kind of acted out.
Oh, okay. So it was an isolated incident?
Huh?
Was it an isolated incident?
I'm sorry, when she get her foot going like that, I just... Say it again.
No sudden moves, right? You're not going to throw anything at me, are you? No, Mom. Okay, good. So, he says you hit him. I just want to make sure you're not thinking of doing the same to me. It was a really rough day. Your Honor, I have bipolar disorder, and I was struggling to control my emotions. Our child wouldn't stop crying, and I was overwhelmed. I needed help, but he refused, and that's when I lost control. So, you're saying it was just a one-time thing? Pauses. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Nervous chuckle. When I get like that, I just trails off.
Was it an isolated incident?
What do you mean, isolated?
Like, did that happen one time?
No.
She's gone upside your head numbers of times.
Numbers.
Okay.
Numbers, dozens.
It's because he let my medication, I was off my medication, and he said he couldn't pay for it because it was too expensive, you know, but I'm back on my medication now, and he said we were going to try and work things out. I still love him. I mean, look at him. He's a fine-looking man, and I love our child. And
He's a nice-looking guy.
I really want to work it out, and I just got this new job.
This situation gets even more complicated. She admits to having bipolar disorder and acknowledges that skipping her medication led to an outburst. Mental health struggles are real, and managing them can be tough. But does that excuse physical violence? The law is clear. Being off medication is not a free pass to lash out. Courts consider mental health, but always prioritize safety, especially when a child is involved. And here's the key issue. This wasn't a one-time incident. That fact alone plays a major role in deciding the outcome.
Tell me about that new job.
Well, I'm a manager at a fast food restaurant.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get back on my feet, and but I got a lot of debt, so I have to, save that money, and I don't feel like I can pay more child support right now.
How much are you making now at your new job?
I'm making $55K.
55,000. That's a lot from where you're at now.
I didn't have anything before, and I just have a lot of the credit card debt.
Okay.
And health debt, with my medication and my visits.
I understand. You understand that he has things that he needs to pay for you all's daughter, right?
Yes.
And I can only imagine $200 or so for a 5-year-old is not cutting it.
It's not.
You understand that, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So it's only fair that your child support is increased because your income has changed and you have the means now to support your daughter a little bit better. Now, that's not to say, I understand that you have debt. I understand that you have things that you have to pay for, but with what's in the best interest of the child, your child support should be increased. You understand that, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Is your daughter involved in any extracurricular activities or anything?
Yes, she's in ballet.
Ballet, okay. How much is ballet?
It comes to about, I want to say, about $200 a month.
$200 a month? Okay. And she goes throughout the year?
Yes.
Okay. What about health insurance?
I pay health insurance.
All right. How much is health insurance?
It's about $222 a month.
All right.
Wait a minute. Let's break this down. She went from making minimum wage to earning $55,000 a year. That's a huge jump, while she talked about having debt. The court isn't worried about her credit card bills. The focus is on the child's well-being. Here's an important legal point. Child support is based on income before personal expenses. So, no matter how much debt she has, her higher salary means she can contribute more. And judging by the judge's reaction, that's exactly what's about to happen.
Can mom attend any
No.
ballet? No? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see. So mom has supervised visits?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So this is what we're going to do, ma'am. We are going to adjust your child support so that it increases to reflect what it should be based on your new income. You testified that your new amount was $55,000. That would bring your gross to $4,580, bringing your net to...
And there it is, the final decision. The court recalculates her child support to $928.80 per month based on her new salary. This amount covers basic support and reimburses Mr. Adams for health insurance. Is it fair? Legally, yes. Courts use a percentage-based formula. And for one child, that means 20% of her net income. The key takeaway? The law doesn't care if you just got a raise or are struggling with debt. If your income goes up, so does your responsibility to your child.
$3,504. You only have one child? This is your only child?
Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
So that's going to be based on 20%, which brings your child support amount to $700.80. Now you do have to reimburse dad for the health insurance. Okay? So that's $780 plus the $222 for health insurance reimbursement. That brings your monthly obligation to $922.80 per month. Okay? You understand that?
Can I just mention one thing, Your Honor?
Sure.
Reggie, he's a used car salesman, and he sold me this discounted car, and it's just a junk car, and I've been having so many bills from this car.
Okay.
And I just had it in the shop, and it was $750.
All right.
Because it's just breaking down, and I don't know how I'm going to be able to afford all this, because he's the one who sold me this and said it was a good car.
So what did you want me to do about it?
I sold her that car.
Well, here's the deal. I don't even need your defense because I didn't need her story. It doesn't have any impact on what it is that I have to do. This isn't a divorce where, we're in a temporary orders hearing and we're talking about splitting debts and anything like that. So it's irrelevant to what we're doing here today. However you have to take care of that expense, that's how you're going to have to handle it. And if the two of you have an issue that ends up having to result in litigation, that'll be done in a different court. Okay? So as of today, your child support has been increased to $922.80. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, do you have anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
Classic deflection. She tries to argue that Mr. Adams sold her a faulty car, as if that somehow justifies lowering her child support. Nice try, but legally it's irrelevant. This is a child support case, not small claims court. The judge shuts it down immediately and finalizes a ruling. Her payments increase to $922.80 per month, ensuring the child gets proper support. Her car complaint? Tossed out. The key takeaway? The court always puts the child's needs first. Personal debts, drama, and past conflicts don't change that. What do you think? Was the ruling fair? Let us know in the comments.